Welcome back to CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by ABC News Channel 20. Paul Wappel and Adam Anderson. We've got a good one here. Auburn over the Bullets, 22-13. We start the fourth quarter. 3rd and goal from the 3. And on the keeper, Ferrier. The Bullets say he's in. No signal from the officials. I don't think that he made it in.
He's going to be a little short.
It's close, but he is not in.
So this is a huge 4th down.
11:40 to go, just starting the fourth quarter. You see where the ball is. Great camera work by our photographers and videographers here. You see the Auburn fans hoping the defense can come alive on 4th and goal from the 1. Oh, and somebody jumped. And let's see. Oh, and it's on Williamsville.
Right.
So Auburn
tackle.
loves that.
Jonathan Bartlett just got a little too excited there.
And Adam, I'll tell you what, I've seen a few people, more than a few people, with jackets and some sweatshirts. It's been a long time since we've seen that in Central Illinois.
It has.
So it's a great night for high school football. The weather's fantastic. We've got a good one here in case you just joined us. 2 1-0 teams, both ranked in their respective classes in the state poll, and it's 4th and goal.
Looks like they're going to send Adam
And
Clark
they
out
are for the field goal attempt.
Just a smart play just to get points and get back in this game.
And it is good. So the Bullets strike with a field goal, and it cuts the lead. Point game with a lot of time left. And the Bullets have to settle for the field goal, but they need 2 scores anyway.
Yeah, just got to get points there. You can't come up empty. Need to get a stop here. Both sides are back into this game. There's not a person sitting down.
You're right about that.
It is getting excited, really amping it up.
And Friday Night Rivals is available streaming live online, brought to you by Cass Cable. Log on to CW23TV.com and click on the Friday Night Rivals link. You can also find complete game videos and photos from this season's games. Fourth quarter action. You see head coach Aaron Coons shouting some encouragement to his players on the sidelines.
Getting them fired up, getting them ready to go. I'm sure Coach Bates is doing that on this side too.
2 coaches with a lot of respect. We've used that word a lot tonight in the pregame show and this week and during the broadcast. But 2 outstanding programs, 2 great coaches, Dave Bates, Aaron Coons, and a lot of respect for each other and for each other's programs. So Adam Clark will do the kicking honors again for the Williamsville Bullets, who trail by 6 here in the fourth. Clark with the kick. It's a good kick. Deep. Fielded at about the goal line, so deep kick. And a nice run back to about the 20-yard line by the Trojans.
Got a
number 6, Caden Minch.
Got a bullet down right here. Hopefully everything's okay.
See if we can get see who that is. Down, and we may check in with Brendan Cullerton to see after we get some insight. It's been quiet on the injury front tonight until now, Adam.
Yeah,
had a pretty.
Seeing some guys getting stretched out by the training staff and stretching themselves out early in the season. You know, cramps are always an issue.
And we're going to take a short break. You're watching CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by ABC News Channel 20, here on CWTV 23. Don't go away. Welcome back to CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by ABC News Channel 20. And we'd like to thank CEFCU for sponsoring Friday Night Rivals this season. CEFCU, not a bank, better. 22-16, the Auburn Trojans lead the Williamsville Bullets. And back to action. The Trojans throwing right, complete. Pickup of about 5, and down is Caden Minch after the catch. Adam, I got a score. When I mentioned Maroa Forsyth, the Trojans leading 46-6 over Pittsfield in the third quarter.
we're just told North Mac and New Berlin tied up in the fourth quarter, 28-28. That would be a huge win for the Pretzels.
Some good high school football action tonight. 2nd down and 7 from the 24. Johnson back, going to keep it. Not much.
Yeah, not much there. Maybe going to the well a little too many times there with the Johnson keepers.
And Maroa is really
we talked about
offense.
The strength of the Sangamo Conference. We're seeing it with these scores. New Berlin, who did not play well against Maroa last week, now playing North Mac, one of the top teams in this conference, tight.
3rd and 7, low snap. Johnson throws, complete at the 30-yard line, and it is good for a first down. And that is a Casey's General Store first down. Rochester and Central State 8 action tonight leads Glenwood 58-8. 58-8 in the third quarter. Sacred Heart Griffin over MacArthur in the at halftime, 53-21. All right, Johnson on first down, going to keep it himself. Bullets read that one.
Yep, maybe got back to the line of scrimmage there.
So Sacred Heart Griffin with some offense tonight, 53 points at half over MacArthur. Not a big surprise. And Rochester over Glenwood surprises me by that big score.
That's a big score. I thought that game would be a lot closer.
I thought the same thing.
If you didn't see the highlights of Tremaine Lee, folks, make sure you check those out. He is a special running back at Sacred Heart Griffin.
He is fast and good. Johnson back, looking, fakes, now throws. Oh, incomplete. Intended receiver was Caden Munch on the play.
Had some guys there, had some bullet defenders, a lot of traffic. That's one of those 50-50 balls that coaches don't always like.
So 3rd and 10, ball on the 33-yard line. 9:02 to go in the fourth quarter. Auburn with the ball and with the lead. Johnson fakes. Finds his man, dropped. Destin Chance, intended receiver, just had it in his hands and dropped it, and he's limping a little bit after the incompletion.
Great, kind of lost him in coverage there. Number 64, Dylan McCafferty playing linebacker, was right there, kind of got a little turned around, and he's lucky that Chance dropped that one. It could have been another first down for the Trojans.
Brings up 4th down, a punting situation for Auburn. And
somebody might
whistle and a flag on the play. Williamsville sideline they're pointing to.
He was also counting players. I wonder if Williamsville has, maybe he thought they had 12 on the field, or Auburn has 12 on the field. Not real sure.
Dad,
all right, we'll
legal substitution.
They did have 12 men on the field. Those are penalties that are very frustrating as a coach. Especially you make sure you have your certain units ready to go, paying attention, and then somebody gets out there that's not supposed to be.
So Ben Johnson at about the 25 with the punt. Auburn downs it at about the 25.
Yeah, it took a big Williamsville bounce. Let's see what they can do. The run game has been very, very good for the Bullets here in the second half. They just haven't been able to finish drives.
And you see some of the fans chugging some water. That always tastes good, that water. Auburn, look, we're number 1. They are ranked number 1 in their class in the latest state poll.
A lot of nervous faces. This Trojan sideline knows the Bullets can strike at any time.
That's right. And a whistle as we see the handoff and a flag on the play.
I think they started too early.
With 8:47 to go in the fourth quarter.
Looks like it might not be a penalty, or refs are going to have a little.
And I've got another score I want to pass along. A final now. Decatur Eisenhower Panthers over Lincoln, 50-16.
Delay
So
game.
Eisenhower takes care of the Lincoln Rail
They
Splitters
snap the ball
tonight.
before they're ready for play.
50-16, a final in Central State 8 conference matchup.
Eisenhower moves to 2-0. They were one of the teams that a lot of people thought might surprise some people. We'll get to see them later in the season here on Friday Night Rivals.
First down. And the handoff to Franklin. Got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they bobbled him up there, just had nowhere to go to start with. Great job by the front four of the Trojans.
Williamsville. Got to believe they will not deviate from their game plan at this point. We're certainly with a lot of time left to go. Ferrier with the handoff to Franklin, and he is stuffed and thrown for a loss. And the Trojans D is fired up after that play, and you see that. Number 70, Tyler Graham, the defensive tackle, 5'10", 220-pound senior, comes up big on that one.
The Trojan defensive line is just outplaying the Bullets line right here on this drive. A lot of white jerseys just standing there waiting for Franklin.
Ferrier back to throw, down the sidelines. Got a man, and he's got him in stride, and he's going to the 20, the 15, and down at about the 5-yard line of the Bullets on that play. And a nice catch there by Joseph Mitchell.
Big-time play. Almost tripped up his own feet. Way to compose himself, get his feet underneath him. Big-time throw by Ferrier. That's what you need.
And a nice catch there indeed. So the Bullets now first and goal from the 7. And the Bullets offense says, hey, let's fire it up.
Yeah.
Fire it up, home crowd. Let's go.
I don't know if we have a timeout or if we have a timeout for an injured player. And it's got a little too excited and kind of lost track of what was going on out there.
Understandable. I'm right there with you. And we got a
That's
Destin
Chance. It looks like he has cramps. But now, you know, you usually think of getting cramps when it's really hot out. But early in the season, you're still getting used to playing in games, and it's a little bit more on your body than practice is. So cramps I used to get cramps every week 1 or week 2. If you don't believe me, call my mom. She was big. Pickle juice, bananas, whatever I could do to stay out on the field.
And there you see Destin Chance coming off. That's a great sign. We'll take a breather. So 7:37 to go, fourth quarter action, first and goal from the 8-yard line. The Bullets trying to regain the lead here. And let's see if they keep it simple and hand off to Jace Franklin.
They've got to finish this drive. Have not finished drives very well down here. This is when I think that little break, that does help the Trojan defense get a little bit of a wind underneath them. And
they they did fake. And they go in.
He's in the end zone.
Touchdown. Oh, my, from the 8-yard line. I thought that Franklin had it. So did some of the Trojans.
Yeah, I was with you, Paul. I thought they had Franklin down, but great job by Justice Ferrier.
A nice play there. Oh, my goodness. And the touchdown for Williamsville. That is a Young Security touchdown and $50 donated to the Mary Bryan Home for the Blind. Thanks to Young Security for being our touchdown sponsor this season on Friday Night Rivals. So we're tied at 22. You're going to go for the extra point here.
Yep. This is big.
So the Bullets with the kick, and it is up, and it looks good, and it is good. So 23-22, the Williamsville Bullets come back and lead Auburn now with 7:26 to go in the fourth quarter. We've got a great game here at Paul Jenkins Field. As you see on the handoff, or on the keeper. You're watching CEFCU Friday Night Rivals presented by ABC News Channel 20. Stay with us. Welcome back to CEFCU Friday Night Rivals presented by ABC News Channel 20. Paul Waffle and Adam Anderson bringing you the game tonight. live from Williamsville, Illinois, where the Bullets have just scored and taken a 1-point lead, 23-22. Ryan McLaughlin now with the return for the Trojans. He's in a crowd, and they finally bring him down at about the 20-yard line. That's where the Auburn Trojans will start now, trailing from behind. And you see the drive there. 4 plays, 80 yards, only took them a minute and 21 seconds.
With the big third down catch by Joseph Mitchell that went 73 yards, and then Farrier brings it in the end zone. That was a game changer.
Let's see what Ben Johnson, the senior quarterback, has up his sleeve for the Trojans with 7:19 to go. There's the handoff to McLaughlin. He takes some Trojans, takes some Bullets with him. But not a whole lot there.
Yeah, he has not had a lot of room tonight. A great running back, had a big season last year. But the Bullets have done a great job of containing him.
2nd and 6, ball on the 28. Ben Johnson looks to the sidelines.
Coming out in an empty set. Seen them in this a lot tonight.
Going to keep it. Fakes a couple and got some yardage, got some gains there, up down to about the 40-yard line. So a nice run there. And another Auburn Trojan coming up limping, Colby Bossman, the receiver, was limping a little bit.
It's like running some personnel in and out, trying to change up formations.
So that is a first down. A Casey's General Store first down. 1st and 10 on the 39. Johnson fakes. Now he's going to toss it, and he does to McLaughlin, who breaks the tackle and is caught by about 3 other Bullets and pushed back to about the 41. They'll mark it at about the 44-yard line.
Great read on the little screen pass. DeTavion Woodson was there right as he caught it. You got to make that tackle, though. But a good job by the Bullet defense to not let that go much farther.
2nd and 5 from the 44. Ben Johnson. Back to throw. Throws right. Complete at midfield. And down to about the 45-yard line is number 12, Colby Bossman. Haven't called his name a whole lot tonight.
Nope, just an easy pitch and catch right there. Just trying to get it in his hands as quick as possible.
And that is good for a Casey's General Store first down. Ball on the 45-yard line. Trojans trying to come back and regain that lead. Fake, the keeper for Johnson. Oh, and he is tackled at about the line of scrimmage.
Great job by number 5, Zach Diller. If he doesn't make that play, there's a lot of running room for Johnson to take off right there. Fought off a block and got in there and made a good tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9. 5 minutes to go, 4th quarter. Keep in mind, Auburn with 1 timeout remaining in the game. And a whistle as the ball is snapped. This game is close, and that's what we thought it would be. Get these 2 Sangamo Conference teams together, and the penalty is against the Trojans.
Got a little too excited to get started there. You know, with Dave Bates making these changes and running these guys in and out. So with that 1 timeout, that could play a difference. It looks like we got a timeout, Bullets.
So with 4:41 to go on 2nd down and 14 they will take there's a timeout. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at our drive of the game. Brought to you by Law Automotive. Adam?
Yep, and it's going to be the last drive with the big catch by Joe Mitchell that brought it down deep into the Auburn red zone. And then the great run here by Justice Farrier that faked out everybody here in the stands.
And that is our drive of the game, brought to you by Law Automotive. Thank you very much to Law Automotive. And a nice play there by Ferrier to Mitchell. 23-22, in case you just joined us. If you were watching something else or you were at another high school football game, it's been a good one the entire way. We're in the fourth quarter, 4:41 to go. 2nd and 14. And let's take a look at our defensive play of the game now, brought to you by Griffiths Construction. Defend your home against the upcoming winter weather with Griffiths Construction, siding and windows. Griffiths Construction. Thanks to them for being our defensive play of the game sponsor. Johnson, back to throw. Looks, oh my. And hit hard on the play, incomplete. Hit hard on the play was, wow. Number 5, Josh Johnson, I believe.
I think he was the receiver there on
Let's
the
see
play.
if he was, wow. It's a big time hit.
That was Brandon Cole on the hit there.
3rd and 14 for Auburn. And Johnson back, steps up, fires across the middle. Oh, incomplete, broken up by the Bullets. And right now we're going to go down to Brendan Cullerton on the sideline. Brendan, what do you have for us?
This is high school. You have to go through the family because of HIPAA laws. You can't get it from the trainer. But his grandfather told me after being looked at, it's a possible torn ACL. They're icing the leg now. He will be carted to the locker room at some point. Definitely not returning to this game, guys. You hate to see it happen, and you hope that's not the case.
Thank you, Brendan Cullerton, very much for that report.
Yeah, you really hope it's not a torn ACL. That's let's hope for the best.
4th and 14 from the 49 for Ben Johnson. And he will to Pooch punt. And it is
that was a live ball.
Oh, my goodness.
Again.
And the Bullets recover at about the 37-yard line, their own 37.
So, folks, what happened right there is Johnson did kick it. A Bullet touched it after the line of scrimmage. That means that is a live football. So, number 64 right there touches the ball. Great job to get on that football. Or that could have been a disaster for the Bullets.
So, Ferrier going to keep it himself. And he's down at about the 38-yard line. Ladies and gentlemen, a couple of minutes ago we had Brendan Cullerton on the sidelines. I want to find out, he was talking about a possible torn ACL, who he was referring to, because I think the audio wasn't working properly. So we're going to try to find out who that was exactly that Brendan Cullerton was talking about. All right, 23-22 Williamsville.
The Bullets here, you're going to take your time a little bit, but you're also going to still run your game plan. You got to stay with what you're doing. You can't really just kind of run out the football. You got to try to still attack.
2nd down. Ferrier's going to keep it. Left side, got some room. Cross midfield to the 45, down to the 40-yard line on the big pickup. A flag down on the play.
Yep. He threw it in there tight. It could be a face mask, could be a holding. You don't really know. He took a big hit, though, at the end of that play.
So, check that. That's first down. Wait. It's going to be on the Bullets. Okay.
Yeah.
54.
Here you see it, a nice run here, but a hold on the play, and Ferrier protecting that ball, but coming back.
Yeah, got to protect the football. If people remember last year's game, Williamsville trying to run out the play, Vince McNally coughed it up late, and that's what gave Auburn a chance to win the game.
So 3:33 to go in the fourth quarter here at Williamsville at Paul Jenkins Field.
If Williamsville gets a first down right here, that puts Auburn in a bind with only one timeout.
And the clock is running. 2nd and 9 from the 37. There's the handoff to Franklin, who's at about the 41-yard line. So pickup of about 4 brings up third down.
This could determine the game right here. The Bullets need a first down. You don't want to take too big of a chance. You just got to keep the chains moving.
We're keeping an eye on that clock.
But I'm wondering maybe they take a look, maybe take a timeout, but you still have the momentum, so wouldn't be surprised if they just go for it.
3rd and 6. Ferrier's going to keep it. Left side. He's got the first down and then some across midfield to about the 48-yard line. Did he get out of bounds on the play?
He did. It looks like he did get pushed out of bounds, but that's going to put Auburn in a very, very tough position. They can only stop the clock one time.
And that is a Casey's General Store first down. So 1st and 10 from the 48 of Auburn. The Bullets have the lead. 2:31 to go. 2 timeouts for Williamsville, 1 for Auburn.
You just have to take care of the football. 2 hands on the ball, good snap, good exchange.
Hand off to Franklin, who busts up the middle, and he's got down for a first down. That is a Casey's General Store first down. They will move the chains again, and that is huge, Adam.
That could put this game out of reach, barring something happens. But great job by Franklin to kind of put this team on his back. He almost lost the football right there. He's very lucky that it didn't pop out.
He did hang on to it, and the clock continues to run. 2:13, 2:12 to go. Williamsville in no hurry to call a play. 1st and 10. Brendan, what do you have for us?
Guys, I know we had some audio issues earlier. That potential torn ACL, again, from the family, that information, that was number 65, Aaron James on Williamsville.
Thank you, Brendan Culleton, very much for that report. Appreciate that. 1:53 to go, and you see the big run there by Franklin. And the Bullets just about ice this, and they certainly could ice this with the clock being a factor.
Hey, but Auburn's got a quick strike offense. You score 7, you're only up 8. Auburn's still in this football game. It's almost to the point where if they want to score, you might as well just let them score so you can get the ball back.
Interesting approach. We'll see how they play it here. 1:33 to go in the game. Ferrier's going to keep it. Left side, got a hole and gets in there. Gains a few. He is on probably the 3, it looks like, from our vantage point. The 3-yard line.
And it looks like Auburn's going to call a timeout. I'm actually surprised. Maybe they're calling this timeout to tell their kids, hey, just let them score. We want the ball back. We want to try to get it in the end zone because it's a touchdown and a 2-point conversion away from being a tie ball game.
And the Bullets, of course, deep into the Shields red zone once again. It is 2nd and goal from the 4. Auburn has used its last timeout.
And it's a little crazy to think that, hey, tell your kids to let them score, but this is it's a chess match. Sometimes you got to give up something to get something back. This is going to be a huge decision by the Trojan defensive staff because you never want to tell your kids to quit playing, but maybe that's what has to happen.
And on Monday, October 26th, I want to remind you to watch the Supergirl season premiere at 7 p.m. right here on CW 23.
It's been a heck of a ball game, folks. I hope you enjoyed it at home as much as the crowd and Paul and I have here tonight.
And, of course, shortly we'll be naming our player of the game, so stay tuned for that. And this has been everything it's been billed as, a great game. So 2nd and goal from the 4.
If you take a look
Ferrier.
At the Auburn defense right here, they're just going to let him walk in the end zone.
And Franklin does just walk into the end zone. That is a Young security touchdown and another $50 donated to the Mary Bryant Home for the Blind.
Folks, don't change the channel yet. This game is not over. Auburn is going to have a $1.20 to drive down the field and score and tie this football game.
So it's 29-22, pending the extra point or 2-point conversion. Let's see what they do. I imagine they'll go for 1. But you never know in high school football.
You never know. And then the kick's never a given either. So
Williamsville adding to its lead. And they are indeed going to attempt
looks like they're
the extra point, and they're going to talk about it.
Yeah, well, it looks like they had some miscommunication. They had a guy running on late. The last thing you want is a penalty for too many guys on the field or not enough.
So 1:21 to go. We'll reset it for you. Williamsville with 1 timeout. Auburn out of timeouts. The Bullets leading 29-22. The extra point, if it's good, will make it 30-22. Auburn would need to score, obviously, in a hurry and get a touchdown and get the 2-point conversion. Adam, with no timeouts left.
Yep. Just got to get first downs or get out of bounds. It's going to be tight. You know, they did it last year, drove it down, had a pass knocked down in the end zone. For that game, I have a feeling this one's going to get a little bit exciting. It's been exciting all night.
It's been like a playoff game. We thought it might be, and indeed it has been. You see the Bullets sideline and thinking what they're going to do to try to hold on to that lead. So we're just about set. See the Auburn fans watching. So you're nervous, anxious.
Bullets need to get this kick in to make it an 8-point game because 2-point conversions are tougher than just going for the kick.
Adam Clark will attempt a big extra point. Snap is down, kick is up. Plenty of leg, and it is no good, though. He missed it. No good. That is huge.
That is
so
huge.
Now, with 1:21 to go, Auburn still needs to score a touchdown, but they don't need the 2-point conversion, obviously, to tie. They just need the extra point. Easier said than done, but plenty of time left for them to do it. So
got a little excited, pushed it wide, but we still got a ball game here.
We went down to the wire last year, week 1 of Friday Night Rivals, and it looks like we're going to do the same here tonight. And third quarter action, I want to mention that Springfield High leads Jacksonville in Central State 8 action 20-14. The Senators over the Crimsons 20-14.
And they did get a final. North Mac did pull out 35-28 over New Berlin. So a tight one. You know, we talked about the strength of the Sangamo. Mm-hmm. New Berlin last week got pretty embarrassed by the Maroa Forsyth Trojans 70-7, and then comes out against North Mac. A lot of folks picked to win this conference. Plays them tight, 35-28. You never know what you're going to get here in the Sangamo, but you're going to get great games.
No doubt about that. And we're doing a game tomorrow night right here on CWTV 23, Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Hickory River. It will be Tri-County at Arcola.
The Purple Riders.
Should be a good one.
Defending 1A state champion.
So join us here tomorrow night at 7 o'clock for that. But we've got a dandy here. And let's see, this is an important kickoff for Adam Clark and the Bullets. Kick bounces at about the 15. Handed off. Oh, the ball is loose. And the Bullets say they have it, and they seem to, and they do have it. They do have it. The Bullets had it. I think Destin Chance, number 2 for Auburn, I think lost the ball. The Bullets got it.
I think Auburn was trying to run some trickeration, to flip it back and forth to everybody.
Let's see the replay here. We have that.
See, it looks like McLaughlin
hands off
to Chance. Gets in tight there. You can't
tried to
keep
hand it off.
Can't keep trying to reverse field with the football.
Tried to get it to Evan Grimm. It just didn't happen. So with 1:14 to go, the Bullets have the ball. 1st and 10 on the 12 of Auburn. No timeouts for Auburn. And Bullets will just take a couple of snaps.
Yeah, that's a tough way to end this game on a play like that. We've had such a great game tonight.
So Ferrier takes a knee.
They took it
106, 105 to go.
Auburn's always going to go down fighting. They took a chance right there. It just didn't work out for them.
So it looks like the streak will continue. The winning streak for Williamsville against Auburn goes back to 2010. We've talked about it earlier tonight a couple times. But
the Trojan
another
community,
great game,
should not,
tough one for Auburn.
Should not be. I mean, you're going to be upset because you lost, but just think back to last year. You were 1-3, and then you played Thanksgiving weekend. So there's still a lot of season left. The Bullets have to come right back and play the Maroa Trojans. next week and another huge game here on Friday Night Rivals.
That's right. 26 seconds to go. It's almost over here. A good game tonight at Paul Jenkins Field in Williamsville. And the Bullets will move to 2-0. Auburn will drop to 1-1 in the early going. And I know we're going to name our player of the game. And then, of course, we'll have the SEFCU Friday Night Rivals Champions Trophy.
Yeah,
To present just a few minutes.
Great game.
Brendan Cullerton,
The
and
Bullets
players lining up,
yeah.
shaking hands. Great sportsmanship. We said we use the word respect. A lot of respect on both sidelines and in the stands and everything. So we'll take a short break. Back with the post game in a minute. You're watching SEFCU Friday Night Rivals presented by ABC News Channel 20.